Hello students, we have finished first part of the chapter which is percentage. Now let's do second part of the chapter which is profit and loss. Okay, what is the cost price? This is the price at which an article is purchased. What is the selling price? This is the price at which an article is sold. What is profit or gains? If selling price is more than cost price, then you earn money, right? So that is a profit, correct? So I will say that profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Okay, because selling price is greater than cost price. When selling price is greater than cost price, there will be profit or gains. Okay. What is loss? If selling price is less than cost price, the difference is loss, right? So if selling price is less than cost price, then it will be a loss. So cost price minus selling price is loss. Okay. And one more thing, profit or loss is always calculated on cost price. Oh, sorry. I'll just write it. Profit or loss is always calculated on cost price. Okay, even profit percentage and loss percentage is calculated on cost price. Next one, what is marked price? Marked price is also called as listed price. This is the price marked as a selling price on an article. Okay. Discount or rebate. This is a reduction in price offered to the marked price. So let's see the basic formula. The basic formula is used in profit and loss are one is profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, loss is equal to cost price minus selling price, and other formulas would be percentage of profit is equal to, it is always on cost price, so profit upon cost price into 100. Okay, and percentage of loss would be loss upon cost price into 100. Okay, so these are the formulas which are important. These are the formulas you have to keep in mind so that you can solve further questions. Let's see the first question. An article is purchased for rupees 550 and sold for rupees 600. Find the gain percent. Okay, so article is purchased for 550. That means cost price is equal to rupees 550. Okay, and selling price is equal to rupees 600. Selling price is more than cost price, correct? So that means there is a profit. So how much is the profit? Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. You have to write all the formulas. Always write the formulas. You get 1 mark for there is 1 mark allotted for formulas. So 600 minus 550, which is 50. So profit is equal to 50 rupees. Okay. But what is asked? Gain percent is asked. So percentage of profit is asked. So gain in percentage gain in percent is equal to profit upon cost price into 100. So which is 50 upon 550 into 100. Please calculate this. 50 upon 550 into 100. Where's my calculator? 50 divided by 550 into 100. It comes to 9.09%. Okay. So 9.09%. Very simple. You have already studied this in school. Next. A man sold a fan for rupees 750. Find the cost price if he incurred a loss of 7%. Okay. So, man sold a fan. That means selling price is 750. So, you have to calculate cost price. And he incurred a loss of 7%. So, for this what we'll do, let cost price be rupees 100. If cost price is 100, that means loss would be 7 because there is a 7% loss. So loss would be 7. Then selling price and selling price will be rupees 100 minus 7. 100 minus 7 is 93. Correct? And selling price is given as 750. If selling price is given as 750, how much is cost price? So cross multiply. So cross multiply. Therefore, cost price is equal to 750 into 100 divided by 93. 750 into 100 divided by 93. Solve this. Okay. 750 multiplied by 100 divided by 93. It comes to 106.45. Okay. So 106. No, sorry, 806 it was, not 106. 806.45. $806.45. Okay. Therefore, cost price of a fan is rupees. Therefore, cost price of a fan is rupees 806.45. Okay. Let's see next question. In a transaction, the profit percent is 80% of the cost. If the cost further increases by 20%, but the selling price remains the same, how much is the decrease in profit percentage? Okay. So, let us assume cost price is equal to 100. Okay. So, let cost price be rupees 100. Then profit will be equal to 80. The profit percent is 80% of cost. Correct? So if cost price is 100, then profit will be 80. So in this case, and selling price will be 180. Right? Okay. If the cost further increases by 20 but selling price remains same, that means cost price is increasing by 20%. So now it is 10%, it is increasing by 20%, right? So the cost price increases by 20%. So new cost price will be rupees 120. Selling price is same, but selling price is equal to rupees 180. Right? So cost price is 120, selling price is 180, the selling price is same. So in this case, profit will be selling price minus cost price, which is 180 minus 120, which comes to rupees 60. Okay, what is asked? How much is the decrease in profit percentage? So how much is the profit percentage? First we'll see that. Okay, so profit percent profit upon cost price into 100. So profit is 60 upon 120 into 100, which is 50%. Right? So initially profit was 80% of the cost, and now it has become 50%. So therefore decrease in profit would be 30%. So therefore profit decreases by 80% minus 50%. %. So profit decreases by 30%. Okay. In a transaction, profit percent is 80% of the cost. So you assumed cost price 100, then profit would be 80, selling price 180. If cost further increases by 20, that means if cost instead of 100 becomes 120 and selling price is same, cost is 120, selling price is same, so profit in this case will become 60. So profit has reduced, so profit percentage also reduced. Okay, profit percentage would be 60 upon 120 into 100. Okay, so which comes to 50%. Here it was 80%. Initially it was 80%, now it is 50%. So profit is decreased by 30%. Got it? Okay? Yeah. Let's see the next question. A man bought 20 toys for rupees 400 and sold 15 of them for rupees 350. Find his gain or loss percent. Okay. So he sold 20 toys for 400 and he sold 15 toys for 350. Okay. So he's buying 20 toys and selling 15 toys. Okay, the base is not same. Okay, you have to make the base same first. Okay, if he's buying, if he's selling 15 toys, you have to take cost price of 15 toys. Okay, so there are two ways of solving this sum, or there can be many other ways. Let's calculate. Okay, so 20 toys are purchased for 400. So 15 toys are purchased for how much? You can do that and find the cost price of 15 toys. And then you know the selling price of 15 toys and you compare. Okay, that is one way. Or what you can do, you can see cost price and selling price of one toy. Okay, we'll solve in both the ways. First, let's compare cost price and selling price of one toy and solve. Okay, so you can write like this: cost price of 20 toys is rupees 400. That means cost price of one toy is 400 divided by 20, which is rupees 20 on rupees 20. Correct? Now selling price of 15 toys. Selling price of 15 toys is equal to rupees 350. That means selling price of one toy is equal to 350 upon 15. So 350 upon 15 is how much? $350 divided by 15. It comes to 23.33. 23.33 rupees. Okay. So selling price is greater than cost price. So profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, and selling price is 23.33, cost price is 20, so that means gain is 3.33. Okay, you want gain percent, so gain percentage is equal to profit divided by cost price into 100, which is 3.33 upon 20 into 100. So 3.33 upon 100, no sorry, 3.33 divided by 20, 3.33 divided by 20 into 100, 16.65%. So 16.65%. So this is the answer. One more way of solving is now you are selling 15 toys. So you have to take cost of 15 toys. Okay. And cost of 20 toys is 400. So cost of 15 toys is how much? Calculate. 15 into 400 divided by 20. 15 into 400 divided by 20, which comes to 300. Okay, so this comes to 300. This is the cost price. cost price of 15 toys, okay. Selling price of 15 toys is 400, right? No, 350. Selling price of 15 toys is 350. So profit would be 350 minus 300. That means profit is 50 rupees, right? And profit percentage would be profit percentage or gain percent would be 50 divided by 300 into 100. So 50 divided by 300 into 100. It comes to 16.66. Yeah, that is, the difference is due to points. Okay, 16.66%. So 16.66% or 16.67%. Okay, this is the other way you can solve. Okay, there is a 0.02% difference. It is due to, because I took 3.33, it is actually 3.333333 like that, no? That's why there's a difference of 0.02%. That is okay. For both the answers you will get full marks. Okay. Got it? So you can write this also in a better way. Wait, I'll shift this here down. Yeah, I'll write this in a better way. So cost of cost of 20 toys is rupees 400. Therefore, cost of 15 toys is equal to 20. For 20 it is 400. So for 15, how much? Which will be 15 into 400 divided by 20, and which comes to rupees 300. We calculated and it was 300, right? So cost of 15 toys is 300. Selling price of 15 toys is equal to rupees 350. So next line you will write, therefore profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, which is rupees 350 minus rupees 300, which is rupees 50. Therefore profit percent or gain percent is equal to profit divided by profit divided by cost price into 100. So profit is rupees 50 divided by cost price, which is 300 into 100, yeah, which comes to 16.67%. Okay. Okay, so you can write this way or this way, it doesn't make any difference. Let's see the next question. The cost price of 10 pence is the same as selling price of n pence. You don't know how many pence. Okay, if there is a loss of 40%, approximately what is the value of n? Okay, fine. Now in this case, when cost price of some number of pence is equal to selling price of some number of pence, you always take, let the price of each pen be rupees 1. Okay, so I'll take, let cost price of one pen be rupees 1. Okay, so let cost price of each pen be rupees 1. If cost of one pen is 1 rupee, that means cost of 10 pence would be 10 rupee. Correct? So that means cost of 10 pence will be rupees 10, because cost of 1 pen is 1 rupee, so cost of 10 pence would be 10 rupee. Cost of n pence would be n rupees. You don't know how many pens are there. N means n number of pens, some number. We don't know value of n. Okay, so that means cost of n pence will be rupees n. Okay, now you know cost of 10 pen is equal to selling price of n pen. Right, see the first line, cost of 10 pen is same as selling price of n pen. That means cost price of 10 pence is equal to selling price of n pence. Okay. So that means selling price of n pen is also 10, because cost of 10 pen is 10 rupee. That means selling price of n pen would be 10 rupee. So therefore selling price of n pence is rupees 10, because cost of 10 pen is 10 rupee. Therefore selling price of n pen should be n rupee. Okay, now you know cost of n pen is n, selling price of n pen is 10. That means there is a loss, right? So loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. Here cost price is n and selling price is 10. So that means loss is equal to n minus 10. Okay. So loss is n minus 10. Loss is n minus 10. Okay. Now loss of, there is a loss of 40%. So that means loss percent we'll write the formula. Okay, loss percent is equal to loss upon cost price into 100. Correct? and loss percent is 40. Okay, and loss is n minus 10. Cost price is n, correct? Cost price is n. Cost price of n pen is n, right? So into 100. Now you got the equation. You have to solve this equation and find the value of n. Okay, I'll bring this down. Wait. Okay, now let's solve this equation. You have to find the value of n. Okay, so this equation I can write n, I'll bring to the other side, so it will become 40n is equal to n minus 10 into 100. So 40n is equal to 100n minus 1000. I open the bracket. Okay, then I will get 1000 this side and 40n on the other side. So this minus will become plus. So 1000 is equal to 100n minus 40n. Okay, so 1000 is equal to 60n. So n is equal to 1000 divided by 60. Let's do 1000 divided by 60. 1000 divided by 60 is equal to 16.66. So approximately 17. Okay, so number of pens cannot be in point, no? So n is equal to 17 approx. 17 pens. Pens cannot be in point, correct? So instead of 16.66, I'll write n is equal to 17 pens approx. Got it? See, I'll explain what I have done again. The cost price of 10 pens is given is same as selling price of n pen. That means from the first line we know cost price of 10 pen is equal to selling price of n pen. The cost price of 10 pen is same as selling price of n pens. Okay. Okay. So I will assume that let cost price of each pen be rupees 1. I want to make my calculation easy. So let cost price of each pen be rupees 1. If cost price of each pen is rupees 1, that means cost price of 10 pen will be rupees 10. Right? Cost price of 1 pen is 1 rupee, then cost price of 10 pen will be 10 rupee, and cost price of n pen will be n rupees. Okay. Okay. Now you know cost price of 10 pen is equal to selling price of n pen. Cost price of 10 pen is 10 rupee. That means selling price of n pen is 10 rupee. So therefore selling price of n pen is 10 rupee. Now you know selling price of n pen is 10 rupees. Selling price of n pen is 10 rupees and cost price of n pen is n rupees. You know the cost price, you know the cost price, and you know the selling price. Okay, and you know loss percentage is 40%. That means you know there is a loss. Okay, so from this you know loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. Cost price is n and selling price is 10. So loss will be n minus 10. loss will be n minus 10. Okay. Loss percent is given as 40%. Okay. And so you will take loss percent formula. What is the formula of loss percent? Loss percent is equal to loss upon cost price into 100. Right? So loss percent is 40. Loss is n minus 10. Cost price is n and into 100. So now you have the equation. You have to solve this equation and find the value of n. Value of n comes to 16.66. Number of pence cannot be in points. So I am writing 17 pence approximately. And that is what is asked. What is the value of n? Right? That's it for the day, students. Have a great day. Thank you.